All right, so now we are going to add the health for the player and the armor and the amount and so on. But before we do that, let's actually create a player structure. Now let's go to the blueprints and go to structures. And now instead of the weapon info, let's right click now, go to blueprints, and then add a new structure. And let me call this one player info. And let's open it up. Now for the player info, what I want to add is what is the maximum health that the player can have. That is a float, not an integer, because sometimes it calculates like a decimal place and then you round up the health. And then you have the max armor. So remember, we also have the armor in the game. I can add more to this. Remember, if you go to the player and player base, we also have some running properties. So we have the walk speed, run speed, crouch speed. We can also actually have it inside of here. We don't need to have separate variables out here. So if I just add the run speed, I add the walk speed. I can also add the crouch speed like this. Okay. So now we have this. And what we can do, we can delete those later. So we need to just finish up this first before we delete it. And so whatever you have like a static value that will not change, for example, what is the run speed, walk speed, crouch speed, and so on, they'll not change during the game. Um, if you have like static numbers, it's really nice to add them inside of a structure. So I think that was it for inside of here. So what we can do, just go ahead and save it, save everything. And let us move on to the next one and create the data table.